Why is that girl right there? Why is she? Get out of my live stream. What are you doing right there? Go, go on ahead. You can go. Go on with your day. We're not live on YouTube right now. Go ahead. I'll shout you out later, I promise. Go, 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 go. Go. Jenna. Go. I'll shout you out later. I'm telling you, I promise. All right. Shout out to Jenna. You happy? You can go ahead now. Go on. I'll meet you over there. I promise. I'll meet you over there. Go ahead. Go. You're not gonna leave, are you? You want to be in the live? You want to co-host the live stream with? Okay. All right, we'll leave you here. It's okay. Jenna's gonna join us for the live stream, guys. She's gonna join us for the live stream. My gosh, what are you doing? Happy Wednesday, guys. Happy Wednesday. How's everybody doing? Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second here. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Happy anniversary, by the way, guys. Happy anniversary. I didn't get a chance to go live yesterday, obviously, you know, for anniversary. So I just want to quickly say happy anniversary to everybody. And I do want to have a conversation. Let me lower this music before we get started, because there's a lot that I have to do today. It's Wednesday. There's talent books to farm. There's a lot to get done. Hoping I can put another crown on my Raiden Shogun today. I just need more talent books, so I do have to farm those up. Got to do some commissions and stuff. But I did want to sit down and talk to you guys first. And I guess Jenna's gonna join us as well. Let me say hi to some people though. Hey, what's going on, Edward? Joey, what's going on? Sashi, welcome. Anime Guy, Jaden. What's going on, guys? Roy, I appreciate you being here. Sunrise, I appreciate you being here as well. Orson. Oh, that's okay, Anime Guy. That's more important. Hey, the freaking things. I appreciate you being here. Mew, what's going on? You are Ahmed, welcome. Black Zero, welcome. Yeah, we're gonna get into it here in just a second, Black. Hey, CEO, welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Happy anniversary. Hey, Donut. Hey, Lamar. What's going on? Raya, what's going on? I appreciate you being here. Cat, Mechanic. Happy post-apocalyptic anniversary. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna sit down and talk about it. That's why I'm sitting down right now. Jenna's joining me for some reason. I told her I'd meet her over by the cook area, and she didn't believe me. Hey, Kronos, welcome. Rick, what's going on? Livy, did you see the star rating? Yeah, I have. Right now, for my Play Store, my Apple Play Store on the NA version, it's like a 2 point something. But yeah, yesterday it was like a 1.8, 1.9. Brace yourselves. I hear you. 11th. Welcome. Lewis, what's going on? Happy Wednesday, my friend. Happy anniversary. A Chinese company is going full gear on censorship. Color me surprised. We'll talk about it, Reaper. Welcome. Silent, I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Thank you. Happy anniversary. Ritwick, I appreciate you being here. Let's go sit down inside. I should have went to the tea house because Jenna couldn't have followed me there. You know, it is what it is. Hey, Nate, I've joined to listen to this talk. First time here. Nate, I appreciate you being here, man. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Simply, what's going on? Sawant, welcome. Your Raiden Shogun is looking super beautiful. She always is. She always is. She's always tip-top. She takes care of herself. Hey, Cameo, welcome. I appreciate you being here. Lukeman, welcome. Tetsu, welcome. Patrick. Patrick, we're going to talk about it. Happy anniversary, guys. Happy anniversary. Hey, Sage, welcome. Happy Wednesday. That's because they're deleting comments. They deleted mine. Yeah, we're gonna get into it. Kokomi and Ball combo. It's actually pretty nice, Justin. It's actually pretty nice. Curse Gunner, bro. I just saw the funniest Genshin meme vid on drop. It made me laugh so hard. I bet. Hey, Jacob, what's going on? Who's the co-host today? We don't have any co-host today. Good day, Cody. Juicy stuff incoming, I can tell. Yeah, we're going to get into it, Ray. We're going to get into it. Potato, welcome. I appreciate you being here. Luckman, welcome. Nico, what's going on? I just want to acknowledge everybody first, and then we're going to get right into it. Doing good, Joshua, man. How you doing? Happy Wednesday. Let's hope we get more rewards. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Get Sage as a co-host. We do. We need to get Sage as a co-host on here. Not a good anniversary, but it's still a good game. Yeah, Lisboss, I agree with you. We're gonna get into it. So, first and foremost, before we jump into it, I do want to say happy anniversary. Okay. Now, one of the most unfortunate things is that when you log into the game, especially if you logged in yesterday, there was no message saying that, right? If I go to my mail, which there is mail, which is not anything, it's just a web event. There's nothing that says happy anniversary, happy 1-year anniversary. Thank you for all the support. Thank you guys for what you've done for us through this entire year. We appreciate your support. It means the world to us. Take this reward. Happy 1-year anniversary. There's nothing of the sort that says that. So I'm going to go ahead and say it to you guys. Happy anniversary. And you guys deserve much more. Let me get that out of the way. And I appreciate you being here. So that's first and foremost. Secondly, there is something else I did want to talk about that I did want to get into before we really jump into it. I have to say this, guys. I have to say this because this is an extremely important thing to mention. You can be upset with Genshin Impact. You can be upset with MiHoYo, the developers. And you have a right to be. And I am as well. If you guys have listened to the podcast, you know exactly where I'm coming from. You know the type of energy I'm bringing. And you know where I stand on the topic. With that being said, and this doesn't go for everybody in the community. This only goes for a handful of you. And you know who you are. Just because you're upset with Genshin Impact and just because you're upset with MiHoYo, the developer, that does not give you the right to go to other games like Honkai Impact or any other that MiHoYo might have developed or any other that you feel the need to go to vent your frustration. That doesn't give you the right to go to those other games and review bomb those games. That is not right. And you should not be doing that. And I don't condone that. And I don't want anybody to be doing that. This is Genshin Impact strictly. And that's where you should leave it at, is at Genshin Impact strictly. With that being said, also, that doesn't give you the right to then go out to voice actors and anybody else that is associated with the game to then attack them, harass them, whatever the case may be. That does not give you the right to do that as well. And if you are doing that, you need to stop it immediately. Because that is not right. You need to vent your frustrations to Genshin Impact solely and to MiHoYo, the developer, solely. But just because MiHoYo develops other game like Honkai Impact, it has nothing to do with that game. And it has nothing to do with voice actors. They have nothing in relations to the rewards and the anniversary that we received. And you should not be demeaning them. You should not be harassing them. You should not be review bombing other games. I want to get that very clear and out of the way immediately. Because that is not right. And you guys need to stop if you are doing that. If you want to vent your frustrations, if you want to review bomb anything, you review bomb Genshin Impact, you vent your frustrations to MiHoYo, the developer, and you can vent it on Twitter, Discord, whatever the case may be. But you leave voice actors out of it, and you leave other games out of it. The community has the right to be upset. The community has the right to be frustrated. But the community does not have the right to then branch that out beyond where it should go. Be frustrated, be upset, but keep it contained to where, and keep it centralized and focused on what it should be. And that's the game of Genshin Impact. That's the developer's MiHoYo. Okay. Now that I got that out of the way, and I hope that is 100% clear for everybody, because voice actors have nothing to do with the rewards that we received and the way MiHoYo develops the game, the way characters come out, whatever the case may be, they have nothing to do with that. So the fact if you're gonna go out and harass them, it's first of all idiotic. I'm gonna just be blunt. It is idiotic. It is immature. it shows your class, by the way, and it is something that should never be done because voice actors have no control over that. And they're just passionate about a game. They're voice acting for a character that is fantastic, by the way. And Honkai has nothing to do with Genshin Impact. Honkai is a separate game on its own, which is a fantastic game. Had nothing to do with the rewards for Genshin Impact. So the fact if you go over there shows that you're immature, shows that you have zero class, and it shows that you fully don't have a grasp of what this thing called life is. Edward, thank you so much. I don't know what the currency is. I am so sorry. But thank you for the $7.90 in the super chat. Get yourself orange juice. Gonna be a long night. Hey, Edward, thank you so much for the $7.90. I appreciate it. That means a lot to me, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. Because what happens is when you start to do that, guys, when you start to attack other games for no apparent reason, and you start to attack voice actors for no reason, they have nothing to do with it, you're jeopardizing livelihoods. And that's where I say you're immature, and that's where I say you don't have a full understanding of what this thing called life is. What I mean by that is you don't understand your impact on other people's livelihoods to support themselves and to support their families. You could be jeopardizing people's jobs, careers, whatever the case may be, just because you're upset and frustrated about some damn rewards you didn't get in the game with individuals that can't control that. Be frustrated, be upset that you didn't get some damn rewards, but don't be immature about it. Do not go and attack things and people that have no control over it. Hey, Scully, I appreciate you being here. Welcome. Jaden Sanchez, thank you so much for the $5 dono in the super chat. I do truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. The support is incredible. You tell him, Cody. I mean, for definitely further talking right now. It's definitely further talking right now. So I wanted to start the stream by stating that and making that extremely clear, because the thing is I do have a podcast. And I vented my frustrations. I vented my opinions on that podcast. But I don't want you guys to misunderstand me. And I don't want you guys to take it out of context. You need to... Nate is my name. Thank you so much for the $10 dono in the super chat, my friend. Keep speaking your mind and doing good in the community. Thank you, Nate. That support means the world to me. Means more to me than you know. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Hey, Nash, welcome to the stream. I appreciate you being here. Hey, what's going on, Kenzo? So, you need to keep it contained, okay? I'm still seeing people defending and saying that it's community's fault for expecting rewards. Yeah, we're going to talk about that also. We're going to talk about that also. Now, with that out of the way, you know, what in terms of the review bombs, in my opinion, they are warranted, because that seems to be the only way that we're going to be getting to MiHoYo to be able to show, excuse me, to be able to show that what they did for Anniversary was not okay. And what has really frustrated me the most is that the lack of communication. There has been zero communication on this topic. There hasn't been a word spoken about the frustration of the community, the Anniversary rewards, and how lackluster and subpar they are, and non-existent, to be quite honest with you. There hasn't been any of that, and that, to me, that's the biggest problem. To me, that's the biggest problem, because there should have been an immediate response to this backlash, an immediate response to what has occurred. Even if that was a Twitter post just stating, hey, we hear you guys, we see you guys, Give us some time. We're gonna come up with a proper post and update you with what's going on. If they at least gave me that, I would have been much better than where I am right now. If they would have just openly communicated and say, hey, listen, we see you guys, we hear you guys, we know you're frustrated, we understand how upset you are. Give us a day or two to put a proper response together, and we'll have that out immediately as soon as possible. But the fact that they haven't even done that, the fact that we haven't even heard any word towards this backlash, review bomb, lack of rewards, whatever the case may be, is, to be quite frank with you, mind-blowing in my opinion. Absolutely mind-blowing, because this should have been something that was, they should have jumped all over this. They should have jumped all over this. There should have been a team that was dispatched immediately to try and calm the angers of the community and the frustration and the upsetness. And the longer this goes on and the longer that they're silent for, it's only going to get worse, and the buildup is only going to get more and more, and then people are just going to eventually quit the game if they haven't already, because there's no response, there's no type of communication, and they're just going to say, well, the hell with it, we're done. That's it. It's over. You guys don't want to respond. You guys don't want to communicate. You guys don't want to show that you care and that you support us because we supported you. So we're done. But the thing about it is, is that they did, because I've been refreshing their Twitter page and I've been keeping an eye on it, and I believe that they did a post stating that there's going to be, the 2.2 live stream coming up, right? And there very well could be a response in that live stream, and I'm sure there will be. But the problem is that you're waiting till the live stream when this is an immediate situation right now. I have no doubt that they're going to make a response during the live stream. The problem is that they're waiting till the live stream, and it's a problem right now. That's the issue. And listen, and if you want to wait until the live stream, that's perfectly fine. But at least put a post out that says, hey, in the live stream, we're going to address these issues. That's what I'm talking about the lack of communication. If they communicate and let us know, hey, we're gonna address all these issues in the live stream. We have something prepared for you guys. Be patient. The live stream will happen, and we're gonna address everything that you guys are concerned about. But the fact that they didn't do that, and the fact that they just announced the live stream was happening, I'm looking at it and I'm like, what are you guys doing? What? How do you just announce a live stream and not address any of the issues that are going up? You have a literal dumpster fire going on. People quitting the game. People upset about the rewards. People upset about anniversary. All these videos coming out. I mean, I cannot even tell you how I cannot scroll down YouTube. I cannot scroll my YouTube without seeing plethora of videos in regards to the anniversary and the rewards and the review bombs and Genshin is tanking and all this stuff. Like, I can't, you know how many angry Paimon faces I've seen and fire, PNGs I've seen on thumbnails? Like, bro, I can't. With Paimon red eyes, I cannot scroll through YouTube without seeing at least 7 of those types of videos and those thumbnails. And them having thousands of views. Thousands of views. Every video. It could be from a content creator that has 200 subscribers. It has thousands of views. So trust me, they know. Trust me, they understand. Trust me, they know exactly what's going on. But the fact that they're not saying anything, the fact that they haven't did an immediate post on Twitter, the fact that they haven't done an in-game message within the game is just it's actually quite baffling. It's quite mind-blowing. I just don't understand what type of angle and what type of, you know, smart maneuver they think they're doing right now with not saying anything. And I understand if they're taking time to try and like figure out what they're going to say, and I understand if they're taking their time to try and put a proper response together, but you have to communicate that. You have to let us know. You have to say, hey, we didn't want to rush something out. We're putting a proper response together. Give us some time. Give us a couple of days. Give us a couple business days. Be formal about it. Say, hey, couple of business days, and we're gonna get an immediate response out for you guys. I think that's what frustrates me the most. I think that's what frustrates me the most is the lack of communication. You know, but beforehand it was the rewards and it was the non-existent of those rewards and how honestly I played a lot of gacha games in my time. I have a pretty extensive gacha game background, and this is by far one of the biggest, most lackluster anniversaries I've ever been a part of. The one of the greatest shit shows of an anniversary I have ever seen. Because the thing about it, guys, and I'm going to be quite honest with you, the thing about it is that we should have been celebrating right now. We should have been talking about a plethora of different topics outside of what we're doing right now. And the fact that we're having this type of live stream talking about these types of things on the 1 year anniversary of Genshin Impact is just incredible. Actually incredible. Thank you, Fabrice. I appreciate that. I've been getting great feedback about the podcast, and I'm glad you guys have been enjoying it because I have thoroughly been enjoying it. Quack, I wanna address you directly, Quack. Getting all upset over free stuff, shake my head. So it's not getting upset over free stuff. I see where you're coming from. I definitely understand what you're trying to say. But it's not getting upset over free stuff. It's getting upset over a company not showing their gratitude and support for a community that has supported their game for an entire year, that has literally catapulted them to be the most successful game of all time in a record amount of time, and make them billions, Quack. Make them billions. So it's not upset about getting free stuff. It's upset about a company not acknowledging and not being, you know, not showing their gratitude and not showing that they support us as a community as much as we supported them as a company and as a developer. So I understand where you're coming from, Quack, but oh, Jenna's back. But but you missed the mark on that one, my friend. You missed the mark on that one. Thank you, Jason. Thank you. Thank you, Curse Gunner. I appreciate that. Hey, Sunrise, welcome back. And it's not so much being upset as it is being frustrated, right? And being disappointed and being let down. Yeah, listen, nope, and listen, that's why I didn't come at you, Quack. I didn't come at you because I understand what you're trying to say, and I understand where you're coming from. And listen, I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate anybody that has an opinion that wants to, go ahead and voice that. I do. But yeah, it just you just slightly missed the mark. It's not being upset that we didn't get free stuff, because to be quite frank with you, when it comes to the rewards, it doesn't really benefit me a whole lot, right? You got, oh, by the way, Marcos, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the FBG family. And Cypher, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the FBG family. It doesn't benefit me that much, right? Because I invest in this game. I'm a content creator. I invest in this game. I spend money in the game. For God's sakes, I have a C6 Hu Tao and a C6 Raiden Shogun. I've spent money in the game, right? So the rewards don't benefit me not a whole lot, if I'm being honest with you. So it's not me being upset about not getting free stuff. This is more me having a small platform and trying to have a voice for the free-to-play players and light spenders that can't afford to do the things that I can do, that don't have the same opportunities that I have, being able to get these characters. And you have dedicated players of the game that have supported this game, that has literally catapulted to this game to be the most successful game of all time, and probably a record amount of time, making them billions, not millions, billions of dollars. And the way that they showed their gratitude towards a community, a very large community, mind you, has supported them for this entire year, been super dedicated to this game for the entire year, with lackluster, half-ass, put no thought into it type of rewards, is where my frustration stems from, where my disappointment stems from. And that's what it's really all about. Hunter, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the FBG family. I do truly appreciate it. And Chad Ford with the $5 dono in the super chat. Chad, thank you so much for that. I do truly appreciate the support, my friend. It's not just the rewards, it's the lack of communication and heavy-handed censorship. Plus, this is just one small step in a much larger trend. It really is. And Chad, you nailed it. Because this is all an accumulation, right? This is all an accumulation leading up to this point, because think about the rewards that we received outside of when the game first started and what we received for that. The rewards, and maybe the Lancerite Festival, that was pretty decent. But everything outside of that has been, the rewards that you receive have just been very subpar. Has been very minimal. Which we all took, right? We all took it. We took it straight to the face. And we're like, okay, we'll keep, that's not that bad. We'll keep playing the game. We'll keep going. And then anniversary comes around, and we're expecting, rightfully so expecting, a big celebration. And it just, it was literally worse than what I thought it was going to be. It was just a lot worse than I thought it was going to be. And then I think what's keeping people upset at this point right now is now the lack of communication towards all the backlash and towards all the upsetness. And they haven't said anything. You know? Hey, Raphael, welcome to the stream. I appreciate you being here. I just don't understand the type of angle that they're trying to take, with not saying anything, without not posting anything. Probably not happy. Probably not. Hey, Inferno, welcome to the stream. I appreciate you being here. Hey, Jay, welcome. I appreciate you being here. I agree, Kenzo. I agree. Yeah, I talked about that hybrid. I talked about that earlier. Hey, Nerdy, welcome. Hey, Rule, I appreciate you being here. So this is where I'm gonna leave it off, and then I'm gonna go ahead and and play the game. Um, I'm gonna wait to see what they do moving forward. Hopefully they have some type of post on Twitter today. Hopefully, I mean, I'm not keeping my hopes too high on it. And then see what the live stream is all about. Oh, by the way, your best burb, thank you for the follow on Twitch, and then Guitarist, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the FPG family. I appreciate the support. Thank you, thank you. Do you think the game would be? No, I don't think the game's gonna die. I'm gonna go ahead and wait to see what the live stream has to offer. To be quite honest with you, I am gonna keep my expectations very low. As a whole, probably moving forward, I'm gonna keep my expectations very low. Uh, you know, and I think another thing that's very frustrating is, I think we all do truly love this game. I know I do. It's my main game. It's the game that I love to play. I truly enjoy making content on it. The amount of people that I've met playing this game, it's just been incredible. The community that we've made, it's all thanks to Genshin Impact. And I think the frustrating part is that it just doesn't feel reciprocated. You don't, the love that I have for the game, at least right now, I don't feel that same love back. And I think that's the most frustrating part. I think that's the most upsetting part. I think that's the most disappointing part, is that all the support, all the time, all the money, all the effort, and you don't, when you don't receive that same level of gratitude, support, appreciation back, be quite frank with you, man, it could hurt. It could really hurt. It could really hurt. Hey, VO Delta, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the FPG family. I do truly appreciate it. So, with that being said, from here on out, I will keep my expectations very low. I still love this game. And to me, it's still a great game. At its core, in terms of what it has been able to provide, it's a great game. I'm just hoping moving forward, they're better. Once again, I'll keep my expectations low. I'm still going to be making content on this game, 100%. I love the game. It's a good game. It's a fun game. And I love my community. The people that are here right now, I absolutely love you guys. I mean, it's the best community that I could ever ask for. And I love the podcast. And I'm going to keep doing the podcast. and talking about relevant topics and events and things that are happening within the community. And we're just going to keep moving forward, right? We're going to try and continue to be better. And I sure hope MiHoYo tries to do better as well. You know? Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you, Infernal. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, guys. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. Yeah, exactly. Listen, guys. I know how it may sound coming from me, you know, because I'm definitely the reason why I sound the way I sound and the podcast sound the way it sounds is because I'm just very passionate about the game, right? It's honestly my main game. I mentioned it before, my most favorite game. I'm very passionate about the game, obviously, right? So when you hear me angry, when you hear Further come out, when you hear the upsetness, the frustration, it's because of how passionate I am about the game and how I want this game to be so much better than what it is currently. And how I expect more from not only the game but the developers. And I want it to be better. I want it to be honestly a great game that supports the community, that rewards the community, that shows their appreciation towards the community, because the community deserves it. You know, outside of a few bad eggs out there who sometimes take it way too far. For the most part, the community, and you know who you are all absolutely fantastic people that just love the game of Genshin Impact and just want it to be great, and that just expects the same level of support that they show to be reciprocated. Charles Johnson, thank you for the $2 dono in the super chat, my friend. I didn't see any text, so thank you so much, Charles. I do truly appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Nini, thank you for the follow over on the Twitch side. I do truly appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, no problem, 11th. I mean, that's the thing. Thank you, Quack. Thank you. You know, that's just the thing about it. You know, is that I think, because when you see the thing about it, guys, and this is just being honest, really quickly. This is just being honest. You would never have seen such backlash, and you would never have seen such review bombs, and you would never have seen the level of frustration and anger from a community of a game that nobody cared about. You would never have seen this level of frustration from a community of a game that they were not passionate about, that they didn't really care about, right? So when you see the magnitude of what's going on, as MiHoYo, the developer, that should give you an understanding of how much support and how much passion and how much dedication and care your community has for your game. Not only does it show in that, but it also shows in the type of records that you were able to break, whether it be sales, whether it be how popular your game became, how trendy it always is, whether it's good or bad. You wouldn't see that. You wouldn't see that from a game where the community is not passionate about, or doesn't care about, or doesn't support. If the community doesn't care about your game, doesn't support your game, doesn't, dedicate themselves to your game, you wouldn't have this level of backlash. You wouldn't have this level of negativity, review bombs, but you also wouldn't have this level of profit. You wouldn't have this level of bringing your game to the top, having your game trend all the time, no matter what. If the community didn't care, if the community wasn't passionate about your game wouldn't have made billions. Not millions. Your game would not have made billions. And for MiHoYo as a developer, that should really sink in, right? Nerdy, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Welcome to the FBG family. I do truly appreciate it. And that's the worst part. And for a community that has supported your game and has showed so much support, the least you could have done is made this anniversary be absolutely epic. Right? Absolutely epic. They should have been 2 to 3 months in advance planning on what the anniversary was going to look like. Free original 5-star. Mona, Jean, Deluge, Chi-Chi. You get to select one of them. We're going to give you a very special anniversary item that allows you to unlock one constellation on a character. The day of the anniversary, we're going to have an amazing step-up banner for you. It's going to feature these 5-star characters. You're going to get the first multi discounted, the second one discounted, the third one free. The 5th and 6th step are regular, and then the 7th one free, and then you go back to the 3rd step. We're going to give you enough currency to be able to do a full rotation on that said step-up banner. We're going to have all these events going on for you to where you can gain even more primos, intertwined fates, hero wits, enhancement ores, whatever the case may be. That's what should have been going on right now, if I'm being honest with you. That is what we should have been talking about. That is what we should be celebrating right now. And unfortunately, we're not. And there's no communication. And to whoever thinks that would have been too much, I'm sorry to say this to you frankly, and this is further speaking at this time. You are out of your damn mind. You are out of your damn mind if you think that would have been too much for MiHoYo to do. Matter of fact, I might be undercutting it a little bit on what they could have done. Exactly. Farrell, exactly. Bare minimum. And that's listen, they had months to plan this in advance. Months to plan this in advance. I just thought of those things off the top of my head. It doesn't take a full development team. It doesn't take a full PR team. It doesn't take the entire company of MiHoYo to understand and to know how to do an anniversary correct. I thought of that just now. I mentioned it in the podcast as well. It doesn't take